Bill here with the Metals Minute. Today's Friday, October 14th, 2022. Well, we have some alarming developments occurring in China. We have a lot of the semiconductor manufacturers, the American side of that, the managers, the executives, and a lot of the American employees at Chinese semiconductor manufacturers and or American company-owned semiconductor manufacturers that have operations in China. A lot of the Americans have pulled out. They've been given kind of an ultimatum of either their citizenship or continuing to work in China with semiconductors. So they've just pulled out, and so that's going to create a possible new source of tension with China. So it could be that we're not only poking the bear in Russia, but we're poking the panda at the same time. And I've asked the question about those in the know that are reporting this information, what about our semiconductors? Do we have enough to last? And the answer is we're using Taiwan right now until we get our own up and running. So that's a potential, another potential hotspot in the world today. And we have the conflict in Russia continuing to move forward, and they're pulling out more of the stops on the Russian side of the issue. So into that we have the inflation reports of the United States, and our projections for the COLA were pretty well right on. I think the last projection was between 8.5 and 8.8, and it came in at 8.7. So, hey, you know, we're grateful that it was close. Hopefully our projections on other things will be just as accurate. We have a few months left in the year. And you know what? It just might be when we're talking about physical metal, but time will tell. But there's a growing divergence between physical metal price and paper metal price, the spot price that's quoted. There's also a greater divergence on the gold price in the Shanghai exchange versus London. Those are at 6-year highs, the level of difference between the price that people are paying for gold on the Shanghai exchange versus what the quoted spot price is at London. And incidentally, the price for physical metal anywhere in the world is closer to the Shanghai price, which is higher than the spot price. And so there's a lot of, continues to be a lot of paper selling, a lot of paper manipulation going on, but metal, physical metal, is still in high demand, and it's harder to secure that than a lot of the paper type products. We have the inflation numbers are coming in hotter than normal. We're also going into the winter season with some of the lowest levels of petroleum reserve that we've had in nearly 40 years. And we're also seeing diesel begin to creep back up. We're seeing gasoline come back up, and that's not a good thing to have with our fuel prices going up when our strategic petroleum reserves are so low. So just a word there to prepare as best you can for that scenario. We have more things coming out this week and later today. There'll be more information. We'll do our best to digest that and get you a report first of the week. Have a good weekend. We appreciate you tuning in. And while the prices are down, it's the best time to keep on stacking whenever we can. So thanks for tuning in. We'll see you soon.